Hi, I'm back here at the Trans Am again, and today's job is to get a window in here. We have this brand new used door glass, and for those of you not familiar with the term brand new used, well, technically yeah, it's used, but it's brand new to this car, so it counts. Anyway, this brings up a few problems. One, it's not the brightest lit garage, so that presents a bit of a challenge. Two, I can't open the door all the way, so it makes it difficult to get in here and work on the inside of the door. So I want to get it outside. Problem number three is, for those of you who've been following along, there's no gas tank in this thing. We had to take the gas tank out, found some problems. I've got some areas to fix underneath there before I put the new tank in. New tank is back at my place, ready to go in. I just got to get the car ready for it. I did put in a temporary gas tank, cleverly disguised as a gas can. Now, here's where it went wrong. This line is the supply line that gets the gas from the gas tank, or in this case, from this tank. Boom. This line was connected to there, which is the return line that goes back to the tank, because these fuel pumps put out enough fuel to keep this thing running good when you've got your foot on the floor. At an idle, there's a lot of unused gas that gets returned through that line back to the tank. But the problem is, when there's no tank, there's nowhere for it to return to except all over the ground. That's a bit of a problem. And so is that. Because that's the return line coming back from the carburetor, which means it's returning gas just fine, but now it's pouring out all over the floor, which is not good. So now I've connected a hose to it, and that too will go into the gas can, so that now any unused gas will also come back to the can instead of all over the ground underneath the car. So now, let's fire this puppy up and bring it outside. Or not. And now I've got the door open enough to do the glass. Now getting this door panel off isn't terribly difficult. This tool slides in on this side, and you gotta watch you don't lose the little clip. There's a little clip here that I'm gonna be pushing out. And the last time I did it, it went flying. This time I caught it. Let me undo this. And this just slides off like that. Put that on the floor. Then there's a Phillips screw up here. There's one in this one too, but for some reason it's not gripping in, so I have to figure that out. Strip to shut the door. And then in here we have this little clip. Just pull it out of the ends. And that comes out. And then the door panel can just go right there to be out of the way. Now it's really nice of GM to put these access holes in, but it would be nicer if they would put them in places where I need them. Like I need the big one over here and the bigger one over here. I get why they didn't, but I would appreciate it. I'm not sure if this is going to show, but in here, this slides up and down.
Yeah, and I can see that.
In this track.
Yeah, and there's another one just above.
That just gives it a little bit of movement. If I can take these right out, we can probably bring that whole piece right out of the door. Better coming now. Okay. Okay, now I've got the window in the track. I'm going to lower it down into the track very carefully, because the last thing I want to do is break a window. So now it's almost there. When it gets down to the bottom like that, now I can put it into the track and attach it at the bottom. Yeah, now where's that bar that went up and down? Did I take it out? No, it's on the wrong side of the damn window though. Shit. That could be a bit of an issue. Let's go up.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Where's that set up there, right?
Yes, now I can put it down because I got to go down so I can get that thing through the groove. I got to get that little roller in here into the groove on the other side of this. So, see if I can get this off of here, and I can move the bar itself, like the track, up and down. Once I get this bolt out, you'll understand better what I'm talking about. And that bracket can come out. Now this bar can come up high enough that I can get the end of it over this roller at the bottom. See, these are the sliders, the little rollers that go, that metal bracket goes behind it and in front of it.
Right on.
And it slides up and down in the groove. There's one there and there's one over there.
Yep.
And these are the ones that bolt to the track.
Oh, right on.
And then it can go into the track. And now that that's in the track.
There you go, buddy. It's nice to see when somebody knows what the hell they're doing.
It helps. It's nice when I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so window goes up, window goes down. And the other question is, when the window is up, is it in the right position that it doesn't hit anywhere it's not supposed to?
Oh, look at that.
It seals just like it's supposed to.
It's
Now it's got to be clean.
supposed to fit perfectly like a seal.
Fits like OJ's glove.
What it's supposed to do.
Yeah, now.
That's even nicer.
Where did the panel go?
Oh, I put it in here.
Somebody cleaned up after me. My wife does that. Find it annoying when she does it too. Now, I'm going to spray down in this track. Then I'm going to spray down in this track. And now I'm going to put the door panel back on. You want the window down to put it on because it's got to clip over and it's harder to do with the window in the way. Now on the back of the panel, you have these clips that go in. They kind of go in like that, so they hook in and then turn until they're all the way in. There's some missing, so I'm only going to put some of them in because I don't have the rest. And we're going to see how well they fit. I have to take this back off again, the tool out I should say, and this, believe it or not, wiggles off. And then this goes back on like so. Let me put this on after the door's back on. Now when we put the back in, there's this little clip here that this hooks into so it stays away from the glass. We want to make sure that we know which way is up. So up is that way. So up is that way, so when we put it in so that up faces up. That sounds way too logical, but that's what we're going to do. So that goes in like that, and then we have that clip that should be here on the floor somewhere. Yeah, clippy clippy. Oh, here it is, inside the armrest. Okay, so now this goes in this side in this little hole, and there's another little hole on the other side, and that holds it in. And then up here, you make sure that that goes over top, and this goes on, and then just pushes in.
Give her a whack.
And it's in. And now that goes up.
Well, that works even better since you're lubricating it.
Yeah. Now I gotta put this on.
Okay.
I gotta put this on. And why that screw isn't going in there?
Wrong screw, maybe?
No, right screw. The hole's probably just worn.
In order to do that, you gotta what? Retap it?
Weld it.
Eh? Or a different screw?
Either weld it and re-thread it in, or put in a. Yeah, that's just going right up into the hole. It's not really threading in.
What if you just used another screw? A little bit bigger size? Would it not do the same thing?
Work.
Eh?
That would probably work, but that's a job for another day. And then we're done. Then you gotta park it. Now with a little bit of a light rinse. Rod there cleaning away here, hosing it down. And it's nice to actually have a window in there again. Got to give it a better cleanup, but for now it's time to put it away so I can go home and celebrate my birthday.